and welcome to the daily horoscope scopes for the 20th of July. So today the Sun makes an opposition to Pluto. This entered on the 19th of July at 2:06 a.m. to the 21st of July at 3:10 a.m. and strongest around the 20th of July at 2:38 a.m. When the Sun opposes Pluto, there can be a lot of power struggles and manipulation in relationships, forcing opinions on others, motivated to dominate, not cooperate. The best use of this energy is to bring radical changes into your life, looking into how your self-destructive habits, relationships and thoughts stop you from living your best life. But hey, we are human, so watch out for being forceful or being controlled by those who want to rule you. The Sun, which is representative of the ego, meeting Pluto in opposition, means that anything can happen. Being aggressively motivated to reach goals, fear and anger can be great motivators right now. Although they are not the best ways of doing things, still they can get results. So not advocating it, just saying it. You may want other people to change without wanting to change yourself. This can tick off other people, leaving them to avoid you and resent you, and at worst making you enemies. Do your best to respect the needs and wishes of others, and don't let anyone else abuse you at this time. Sudden endings in relationships can also happen. Letting go of the things and people you no longer see as viable or needed. Avoid excessive hookups, alcohol, drug or any other intoxicating substances at this time. This can be you may find yourself more intrigued, fascinated by all that's dark and taboo at the moment, but avoid visiting the dark side of the psychic realms unless you can handle repercussions. As we say, play with fire and you must get burnt. But warning, those who often think that they can handle the repercussions of things cannot take the heat when they're in the kitchen. So not everything that's psychic or occult is fun and games, but hey, it's your life. This energy stimulates the creative force that can be used wisely or recklessly. So it's up to you. Problem solving and constructive creation is the ultimate best use of this energy, but it can also be very self-destructive as well. It's your choice how you use it. Mars makes a semi-square to transit Neptune on the 18th of July at 8:04 p.m. to the 21st of July at 6:09 p.m. Strongest today at 7:03 a.m. on the 20th of July. So this can bring changing energy levels that can mess with productivity. Weak willpower can lead to bad decisions, wanting to escape reality. It can be hard to see the wood from the trees, the lies from the truth at this time. Getting involved in psychological, physical, spiritual, financial or emotional entanglements, messes, increase in aggressive words or physically violent responses, being too idealistic and not checking facts, using your ego to boost your self-esteem. This energy can make you prone to laziness, wanting to escape your responsibilities and making bad decisions, using intoxicating substances like drugs to numb pain, being aggressive about your opinions, which you will believe to be right but can be very wrong under this energy. Mars energy can be forceful, so being abusive with psychic and higher consciousness information is also possible. Being vulnerable to other people taking advantage of you is also what can happen, or you taking advantage of those who are weaker than you. And reckless behaviour such as unprotected sex can also cause infections, so watch out for that. Be careful when handling dangerous substances or people or yourself during this time. Things can get out of control very quickly. So when we look at the Sun oppose Pluto energy and this transit of Mars semi-square Neptune, things can get really delusional. People thinking they said or done something when they didn't, and also quite fiery as well. So just watch out for all of that. Venus also makes a semi-square to Uranus, sudden endings that with Uranus energy. But Venus makes a semi-square to Uranus on the 20th of July. That enters at 2:23 a.m. to the 21st of July at 7:02 p.m. Strongest around the 20th of July at 10:43 p.m. This energy of Venus semi-square Uranus adds original thoughts to the day. You may feel more spontaneous, sexual, scientific, technological, spiritual innovation can happen at this time. Wanting to be known for your uniqueness and being more unique and original in your self-expression. You and others can need more stimulation at this time, being extremely drawn to non-conformist energy, behaviours and creative expression, rebelling against conforming and being told what to do, and demands on your time and energy. You may want to be more adventurous in your intimate relationships or with your own self, just wanting to change how you do things with yourself. So it's a good, if you're single, give yourself a date because it's Venus meets Uranus. Do something original with yourself. Negatively, this energy can make you give or receive the silent treatment, so ignoring people due to you feeling or other people feeling that you're not living up to their expectations or that you're failing to meet each other's needs, and dramatic reactions and actions can happen. It's best to try and talk things out, but this can be a time of instant attractions and repulsion, so you can fall in and out of love. Like 1 minute, I love this person, I love this project, I love this career, and then the next thing you're like, oh, I hate my job, I hate this person. So yeah, you and others can pursue your own pleasure regardless of the consequences and need for adventure and making new discoveries. Some relationships will go through many tests right now. Emotional instability, tendency for harsh words and actions, especially in group settings. The best use of this energy is to be innovative, and although you may want to go after your own needs and do what you want, if you've got commitments to others that you made before, you may want to rethink that, letting them down, that sort of thing, and just being like, oh, I want my time to myself, and just letting the ego run away with you. So yes, of course, follow your inspiration, follow your ideas, just don't be rude about it or state your wishes impolitely. Try and just explain if you need to. Be assertive, because living up to other people's expectations can lead to resentment, but just go about it in the right ways.